here's what to expect when we break down on what our thinking is here in THV 11 Weather Center. We're looking at mostly snow event for a large part of central Arkansas, a lighter snow for north Arkansas just because there won't be as much moisture in that part of the state. A wintry mix happening from Malvern, Stuttgart, Pine Bluff, Arkadelphia, Camden, Monticello, and down to the south. That means there's going to be some snow. That snow may change over to a period of sleet or freezing rain, and it could change over to all rain for maybe a large part of this event. El Dorado, Monticello, Ashley, Chico counties, possibly even into Camden. The question is, where exactly does this line set up? Because just within that transition zone, as you go from the wintry mix into the snow, that's where there could be a corridor of heavy snow for a long period of time, and that may be the jackpot zone in between where this pink and white area is happening. But I think there is going to be certainly the heaviest snow right through the heart of central Arkansas. Here's the adjusted snowfall forecast, and we'll adjust this forecast before the 5 o'clock evening newscast. But here's what we're looking at: 2 to 4 for north Arkansas, probably around 3 to 6 in Russellville, maybe as close as Clinton, over towards Memphis, down through Stuttgart, and then a solid 4 to 8. Some locations could see 9-10 inches of snow. That certainly cannot be ruled out. This is going to be that heavy wet snow though, so the snow ratios will be lower. Instead of 1 inch of rain equals 10 inches of snow, I think it'll be more like 1 inch of rain equals 8 or 9 inches of snow. So that will adjust the total somewhat, but hazardous travel certainly expected. Hot Springs, Little Rock, and then when we get into Pine Bluff, Monticello, Camden, this is the wintry transition zone, so it depends on exactly where the plain rain sets up, and that could be just in the South Arkansas, or it could push a little farther to the north. By far, you'll see less snow the farther south and east that you are. Talking about that wintry transition zone, we got to talk about the potential of significant ice, it looks like now. I think it's going to be a corridor of a 1/4 inch, maybe more than that, right through Star City, Camden, and then pretty close to Texarkana. And then on either side of that, a glaze of ice, maybe as much as 1/10 of an inch in the lighter blue. And that sleet and freezing rain line could try to push its way very close to Little Rock, something we'll have to watch. Here's the snowfall forecast. This is raw model data, but this is what we're looking at. The NAM snowfall forecast, a solid area of 11, 10, 9 inches right through central Arkansas, lesser amounts down to the south. The European also showing a solid 10 inches almost for Hot Springs and Arkadelphia. So this is what I'm looking at as a meteorologist, trying to figure out who's going to have the most amount of snow. There's definitely a trend. South Arkansas, less snow. North Arkansas, less snow. And the bullseye is going to be right over central Arkansas. Here's another look at future radar. This is the graph model now with the temperatures on there. There's the snow moving in throughout the day, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, and soon as the sun sets, that's when the road conditions will deteriorate very quickly. So expect just awful travel conditions as early as 8, 9 o'clock for the evening, and then they continue to go downhill. Thursday night, Friday morning, you're going to be stuck at home. You're not going to be going anywhere for Friday morning for a large part of Arkansas. We'll see conditions start to improve once we get into Saturday afternoon, because we'll see temperatures climb above freezing and we'll see sun. That will help out with the melting process. I mentioned that significant ice potential. When you have a 1/4 inch of ice or less, it's just a nuisance. It just produces a thin glaze on roads, bridges, light ice on trees, and coats the windshields. But when you get above a 1/4 inch of ice, that's when we'll have to be concerned about the potential there could be some power outages. And temperature is everything when it comes to the road surface. So if you're reading your thermometer in your vehicle and it says 32, just be careful. If it says 33, you're in good shape. If it's raining and it says 30, use extra caution, because most likely that is going to be rain that freezes on contact, and that's what's known as freezing rain.